Well, good morning. Well, good afternoon, everyone. This is Lawrence Diaz. What's going on, brother? Carter way up in Canada. What's going on, man? I'm trying to eat a little something before I even get started. Turn the light down a little bit. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? This is like, hey, happy Christmas Eve. What's going on? Hey, I'm going to watch. This is a good time for you to pop up. You want to go live or you want to come onto the Zoom? We can definitely do that, but it is a good time for us to get going. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Where is your results? That's what we're talking about today. Where is your result? What's going on? My good people, MGP, what's going on? So definitely. So this is like, free fall today. Nothing heavy like we've been lifting for the past couple of weeks, but definitely if you want to definitely come up, I'm going to put two links in there. I'm just thinking about what link I want to use, either the Zoom or the free conference call, and where you can just come in and then you can call in and actually I think I'm going to do the free conferencing call, and I'm going to start it right now. And oh, wow, just asking me to get the app. Shoot. So yeah, so we definitely, if you want to come up, it's a good time to chop up with LDA is my password. Jesus Christ, I don't remember my. Oh boy, 1 second. This is the beauty of technology. Hopefully, I got the right password. So definitely, what's going on, everybody? If you want to pop up, this is a good opportunity. I'm going to. Here. Oh, I'm back now. Peace. What's going on? What's going on? Definitely is a good show. We do just talking about putting in the work. But if this is the thing. I think I'm trying to do free conference call. I'm going to do. I'm going to put the link in the copy the link to come up actually onto here. And it's a good day just to enjoy and tell me, hey, about your results. And somebody will be calling right now, and I can't answer. Hello? So yeah, it's a good day. You want to come up, you want to pop up. I'm going to give another link. I think that's going to be the Zoom, and I think that's going to be a go because the Zoom is actually easier to navigate. Let me see if I can get the link for that Zoom. Start a meeting. And we'll do the Zoom. And this is a good opportunity for you to talk. But we want to talk about where is your results. After listening to everything that we talked about so far, the biggest thing that you got to do is you got to have some results. So let's talk about it today. I put the link in there. You want to come up, you want to chop it up with me. This is the perfect day to do it. I call it this is a light day. And because I've been on the go, I'm going Christmas shopping that fast. And so let's talk about it today. If you want to come up, this is a good opportunity to come up and say, hey, or you want to call in. You don't want to come up. You don't have to show yourself when you come up. So that's the other thing. What's going on? What's going on, my good people? What's going on? So this is a good time for you to come up and we're going to chop it up. What's going on? Greek surgeon, what's going on? This is the link if you want to come up, telling you talk crazy, whatever. I'm going to pull you, I'm going to pull your plug because we don't have time for that. You know how it is. You know how LDA is. We don't have time for that. Let me see if I can do this right quick. And definitely, if you want to come up with the Zoom, I really want to do it the other way. That's the thing. That's the thing. I want to do it the other way. But definitely, so where is your results? So this is your opportunity to come up today and share with LDA. Come on. Come on, chop it up with me. I know some people are at work, whatever you're shopping, whatever the case may be, but I put the link. The link is right here. You can come up live right now and we can talk it out because not that I don't have nothing to talk about. I can go for days. I got something in the quiver that I've been waiting to talk about. But if you want to come up, this is the greatest opportunity that you can do is to come up and we can talk about it. Let me get this. get this, send this email to myself, and then we can go about it. So if y'all ready, please let me know. Let me know in the chat room what your thoughts are, what's going on. Where is your results? That's what we're talking about today. You listen to all this teaching, you listen to what we're talking about. You should have some kind of benchmarker to let you know that you're at the place you need to be, or you're just learning, whatever the case may be. But this is just the opportune time for you to actually express, hey man, I'm at this place right now. So definitely this is a perfect opportunity for you to do that. So I see everybody shy today. Nobody want to come up. I'm trying to look up another avenue so you can actually definitely come up. Oh boy. Let's see here, boy. I tell you, this is the crazy thing about it. So what are your results? When you listen to everything that we've been talking about for this past 3 weeks, 3 weeks, you should be at a place that you have a benchmarker of the things that you have completed. You should be at a benchmark where you have completed something or have some results of what you're doing. If not, what you are doing is effectively wasting your time. So the first thing we're going to talk about is, where are your results? There we go. I'm looking for them. Where are your results? So if you do not have results, what's going to happen is you're going to just be constantly getting information and not doing anything with it. Constantly getting information and doing nothing with it. And we have a lot of people who do that, who constantly get information. And I'm saying this repeatedly because you have to have a benchmarker that says that I have completed something in a particular time frame. That's how you have to do. We always talk about self-examination here, but this is self-examination. You have to examine where you are in what we call a game and what we're learning. If you do not benchmark, what happens is, how can you tell if you're closer to your goal or are you far away from your goal? And I think a lot of times in education system, they call that the rubric system. And that way it's a way to measure what's going on with you. If you do not have a way to measure what's going on with you, what happens is you are just going to be looking for the next great thing and never accomplish anything. Never accomplish anything. So we have so many people who never accomplish anything. Never. Because they never take time to measure where they are at. Until you're able to measure where you're at, guess what happens? You don't know you reached the goal. Here's another link. This is to the Zoom call if you want to come. Shoot. Oh my God. What is up? How's it again? Here we go. So you can hit that link also to get into the Zoom call. So, but you have to find a way to measure where you are at. If you are not measuring where you are at, what happens is there's no way to say that you are there. So when you come onto the one link is to come up live right here. The other one is come to the Zoom call, and I'll bring you on, and then we can talk. Because some people don't want to be seen on here, but you want to hear your voice. So this is the opportunity for you to come up and just share what you think and what you want about this. You have to have, and repeat myself, you have to have a benchmarker to measure where you are at. See, what happens is we have people who go to the smorgasbord of YouTube and get all the information, and they get stuff with information, but they never apply it. So you have to have some kind of measure of how do you measure your results? Who is keeping you accountable to measure your results? So today, as much as today is today to measure your results. So I put the link in there. I hope it and see if it works. But this is the day to measure your results. If you cannot measure your results, how do you know that you got there? If this is making sense, let me know the people that are in the chat room. This is making sense. Even on this Christmas Eve, I want to definitely get on this because I think a lot of times people miss this point, and especially on YouTube, and no one's saying, hey, you need to measure your results. Okay, so the link does work. So I'll be able to see you to come up. So you have to measure your results. You need a system to measure your result. If you do not measure your results, how do you know you got there? So you need to measure from what you have learned so far in these 3 weeks, these condensed 3 weeks, almost like a course, where there's almost grading time. So you can listen to every content creator on YouTube, good, bad, and indifferent. But if you have no way to measure that you are digesting and applying what is being taught, guess what happened is you're just an information junkie. You're just an information junkie. And we have a lot of people who are just information junkies who just want to get another hit of something that sounds cool so they can feel good. You know what feels good? It's when you apply what's being taught. You know what feels good was when you see results of what you did. Most people are afraid to step out there and get results. When you get results, guess what happened? It improves your ability to digest more. How is it that you can go and eat, and you never defecate or you never exercise? So in a mental sense, a lot of people are overweight with this information. They are overweight with this information because they don't want to apply it. So if you want to come up, you definitely, I put the 2 links in the chat room. You can come up. You can come up on the live stream, or you can come onto the Zoom call. But you cannot be so enamored by the information. Oh, that's fire. I get it. Oh, that's good. But you don't want to put in any work. See, this is the real opportunity that most people do not want to hear. People just want to hear nice things without the ability of someone saying, did you do something? Because we don't want a place of accountability when it comes to this. Because when you are accountable, it changes everything around you. And most people do not want to be accountable. So that is my challenge for you today, even on this Christmas Eve. Are you willing to put in the work? What work have you put in so far? What results have you really gotten? Or are you just here like the sheep, grazing on the information without even producing anything? We have too many people who are just getting information, but who don't want to put in any work. When you put it in the work, it actually makes sense. It actually makes sense. So I know people are out there shopping, doing whatever the case may be, but when you put in the work and you get results, you can now better digest this, but also share with someone else because now you're living it. See, it's hard to tell somebody about this if you're not living it. Anybody can talk this, but until you put in the work and see that it actually produces results, you are effectively wasting your time. That's what most people miss. So I don't care what channel it is. Until you put in some work, guess what's going to happen? You're going to constantly be like the sheep, constantly herd it over this information, that information. He's entertaining, that's entertaining. What is he going to say? What is that one going to say? You constantly herding over more information, but you have not effectively did anything. What have you done to say that this works? And most people have not done a thing to prove that this works. So got people watching. So people watching, what put in the chat room, because I know something happened to my internet connection, whatever the case may be. What results do you have for real? So that's my question for you today. What results do you have for real today? What results do you have for real? Went down to 0. What results do you really have for real? Because your results are going to prove that you got what was talked about. Your results are going to prove that you got what was talked about. So when you can say, hey, this works. He's not just talk, or the information that I got is not just talk, but I actually applied it to my life. That's when you're going to appreciate what's being said. What results do you really have? Who have you talked to? How has this worked for you? If it has not worked for you, you are wasting your time. And we have too many people, I don't care what channel it is, you are wasting your time if you don't apply the information that's being shared. When you apply the information that's being shared, you will see your life radically change. It's one thing to happen here, which is knowledge. It's another thing when it becomes your wisdom. Thank you. Completed my bachelor last week and got out of my comfort zone last month to get a new job. As I was working on that, my other side project got sidetracked, but I'm back on it. See, that's what I'm talking about. Completed my bachelor last week, got out of my comfort zone last month, got a new job. As I was working on that, my other side project got sidetracked, but that's real talk right there. It's because you decided to put in the work and do something to say, hey, I'm hearing all this stuff, but I need to complete it. People don't want completion, and they say they want this, but they don't want to live it. See, most people want to say they're wearing this game, but they don't want to execute the game. That's why I said in the streets, what they say in the streets, the game is not told, it's sold. Most people think it's sold by solely with the dollar. No, it's sold. It's sold. It is sold with your time, with your attention, with you applying it. I was too comfortable in my last job, had to move, and I'm glad about it. I'm glad I did it. See, that's what I'm talking about. What results do you have? Because we get to close of 2020 and we go into 2021. I put the links if you want to come up on the Zoom call, if you want to come up on here and talk directly with me, you can. You don't have to show yourself, but it's all good. You can cut your cam off, but it'd be a good opportunity to share what you got. What results do you really have? Because if you're not, you are wasting your time. You're wasting your time. If you're looking for the next thing that's going to hit. The people who succeed in life are result driven. The people who succeed in life are result driven. What are your results? What can we say that you have done from this time? If you cannot measure it, why are you wasting your time? You have to get measured if you want to raise. If you want to go to the next level, you get measured. If you want a custom suit, they have to measure you. You can't go into a shoe store and say, hey, I'm having trouble. You can't go into a shoe store and say, I just want shoes. No, you have to have the right size. That means there's a measurement that's done. The problem is no one has called you to the carpet and says, let's size you up for real. Because we think that we are an entity to ourselves and no one can ever tell us anything, especially us men. No, you can't tell me anything, man. I got this together. No, you have to measure where you are at. You have to say, what are my results? So this is your opportunity to come on a live, come on a Zoom call and let me know, hey, let's talk about what are your results? Because when you can say, I have these results, it actually pushes you forward to want to do more. How do you know you're closer to your goal? See, everybody wants a good game, but I'm going to say it before. The game is not told, it's sold. That means you have to pay a price for what's being given. And many times people get the game, but they don't want to be told the game. They don't want to live it. The game is just strategy. That's all we're talking about here. But you can come up here now, talk to me personally, of course, on this live, and tell me, hey, this is what it is. You get an opportunity. See, what happens is people are scared because they're afraid to be measured. They're afraid of somebody actually telling them, hey, man, you good, but you need to pull it up again. Because I have to be measured too. What am I doing? Am I effective? If you don't know your effectiveness, how do you know you can do it? You can do better. If you never graduated out of the first grade, how would you know you're ready for the second? So most people are still in the first grade because they don't want to pass their reading and their colors, and they don't know how to count. Same thing goes with this. You cannot count. You don't know anything. It's because you don't want to be measured. Where is your results? The game is to be told, not sold. That is the truth. And what happens is we got too many people telling you the game, but you ain't ready to pay the price for the game. Too many people on here giving the game for free, giving it away. But there's a price that you have to pay, and you pay with your behind. You pay with your behind. When you pay with your behind, it actually makes it more better. It makes it better for you, because now it becomes real to you. See, the interesting thing is people like to just graze and sitting in the back. You never know if anything. So you rather believe somebody else than to believe yourself. You rather believe that what I'm saying is the truth than believe yourself that if you do it, it's the truth. Let me say that again. You rather believe someone else than to believe yourself that you can actually operate in these truths. It makes no sense for me to share this if you don't apply it. I don't care who it is. I don't care what channel it is. Name them. I'll tell you the same thing. Until you reapply this, it is just air in between, words in your head. And we have a lot of people who are just plain airheads, who can regurgitate what other people said or talking points, but don't live it for real. They can regurgitate. They're like I said in somebody else's channel, they're digesting them, and it's like cud. Something a cow eats, and it goes through their stomachs, and it throws it back up, chew it again, throws it back up, chew it again, and goes to the multiple stomachs. Too many people are giving you cud and not the true game. People are giving you cud. It's easy to say what somebody else say until you live it, until you have results, until you've seen it for real in your real life. So where are your results? How has this really affected you? How have you gotten better since the time you listened to now? Or are you still stuck in where you at? See, too many people are stuck in where they're at. And no one want to say, test time. So there's a link in there. You can come into the Zoom call. Come right on up to the Zoom call, or you can come up here and you can actually talk. Come on. This is open. You talk crazy, whatever the case be, you know, I'm gonna exit you stage left so quick. But you have to be measured that what you're learning, that you are applying it. That you are applying it. Most people are so good at hearing and so lousy at applying the work. You can hear all this stuff go on everybody's channel. Come to mine, listen to all my content and whatever the case may be. But until you do something with it, you're effectively wasting your time. So what am I saying? I am pulling the carpet on a lot of people. How can you listen to this and not do nothing with it? Because it's so simple. How can you ask for the number of the day and you don't do anything with it? See, the problem is We have created a society of people who don't want to do anything, but they want results. I've opened the mic. You can come up. The link is both links are in the chat room. You can come up. You can share. But most people are so used to just hearing. I got to hear one more thing. I got to read one more book. I got to listen to one more content creator. But the question is, respect, what's going on? Respect what? You're welcome to come up and share. But what results do you really have? How have your life really been changed, or are you just wasting your time? See, when people begin to cut the fat away, and you get to the gristle, then you try to see who's really about this. Because if you were in the street, they will automatically see right through you that you ain't about this. Because you got more talk, but no action. See, a lot of people got a lot of talk. And a lot of people are just parrots, parroting what other people have said without putting in the work or having results. Always question, where are the results? Or like they would say on these YouTube streets, where are your receipts? You should, if you listen to this long enough, you should have some kind of inkling of results of what's being said. If you do not have any results, you need to examine your listening and you need to examine your feet. Why do I say your feet? Because you ain't doing a doggone thing with the information that's being said. See, that's the part people miss. People want this, but they don't want to live it. People want this, but they don't want to live it. How can you really talk about, oh, I want to get better with women if you're not talking to women? To the women, how can you say you want to get better with men, but you're not talking to men? I will hammer this home hard because I need you to get this. People, you have to get results. You can come up on the live stream. You come right in a Zoom call. Just talk about it. See, people don't want to do that. People rather be coddled. Oh, it's okay. You'll be okay. It's fine. No. When I was in school, my dad had this one thing. He said, I see you doing all this. You don't bring no books home. I said, no, Dad. But you completing your work. I said, yeah, I'm completing my work. His job was to see what my results were. So when the report cards came, guess what I had to do? I had to show him my report card, but he wanted to know how I did it. So what I told him was, effectively, in the middle of the day, I had study hall. And because I had study hall, I was able to do my work in study hall from both classes. So I didn't have to take books home to go study. So I never studied at home and I got good grades. The thing of it is I produce. Most people on here are not telling you or pushing you to produce. They're telling you to sit back and just listen to what I'm saying. I'm going to tell you something juicy. What results do you really have? How have you grown through this pandemic? Where is your life now? You should be at a different level just from being in this atmosphere. I don't care if you listen to me or not. You should have some results. If you do not have any results, that means it's time to measure. Some of you think you are 6 feet tall, but you're really 5 feet tall in your knowledge because you refuse to grow. You cannot get this level of information, my platform or anybody else, and you don't apply it. Do you think I not apply what I talk about or what I hear from other people? I say, let me see how I can apply that. How does that work? Some things are good, some things are not. But the thing of it is, I have to apply it. I have to test. Like I said, you need to get a lab coat on and test it in the lab. So I'm calling you on the carpet. And men grow through challenge. Let me say that again. Men should grow through challenge, not through comfort. Men grow through challenge. Challenge. And what happens is no one's challenging you, so you're desperately staying the same. So I'm challenging you. Where are your results? You say, why you keep saying that, LDA? Because it's time out. I got time to be babying anybody. You should hear what I say to my sons. You'll be surprised what I say to my sons. So imagine what I'm going to say to you, because I want you to get it. The game is not told, it is sold. And many of y'all are being told too much, but you don't want to pay. You don't want to pay the price for it. If this is responding, if this is resonating with you, you need to let me know in the chat room. I know it's hard today, a person on a Christmas Eve. Why you getting on us? It's Christmas Eve. You must have got nobody. Santa Claus must be mean to you. No, I'm in your 2021-22 trying to get you to get results. Show something. I'm challenging you. I'm saying G up, man up, do something. Ricardo said he got out of his comfort zone. What are you going to do? See, nobody wants to be challenged like that. How dare you challenge me? You know who I am? I don't have to listen to you. No, you don't have to listen to me, but I'm the only one's going to challenge you to be better. I'm the only one's going to challenge you to get results. I'm the only one's going to say, hey, that ain't cool. Step it up. You need a person like any great team. Basketball, football, baseball, soccer has someone in them, someone around them that demands that they go to a level of excellence. And what happens is we have a lot of people who do not demand that you go to the level of excellence because they don't demand. What you don't demand stays the same. What you don't demand from life will normally stay the same. What you do not demand or expect will not get inspected. What you inspect always go to the next level. So you have to put a demand on you, and I'm putting a demand on you. Step up your game. Step up your game. No more sitting in the bleachers. No more sitting on the sidelines. It's time for you to get the ball and begin to dribble. It's begin you to throw it. We need a 40-yard line. We need to throw it from 40 yards. We need you to hit a home run. We need you to at least get the first base. You should be doing something. Oh no. Yeah, everybody want the, just be nice to me. Don't be that mean. Oh, no. We have too many people who've been babied. Too many people who've been babied, who've been coddled, and especially coddled on here. They're coddled by this one thing because they're constantly getting more information, but nobody say, yo, you got to put that to work. When I work with people, okay, I show them what to do. Then the next thing I'm going to do, I need you to do it by yourself. The third thing that I need you to do, I need you to teach me back what you just learned. Because if you can teach me what I just taught you, then effectively you have just learned the lesson that I'm teaching you. So it's time out for you sitting on the side of the bleachers, waiting and debating. Can I get in, coach? I'm telling you, as your coach, as a professor, whatever, it's time for you to get in the game. Get in the game or be left behind. Get in the game. Stop belly aching. Stop crying. Stop saying it ain't fair. It's the woman. It's the man. It's this and that. Whatever. Get in the game and get yours. Get in the game and get yours. Most people just want somebody to just, it's okay. I just should have got a pacifier because of many people that need a pacifier because they're so used to being pacified. Time out for being pacified. Either you're going to step up or you're going to stay behind. It's time to step up your game. Great message, especially for the approach. Right, great message, especially as we approach. Yeah, it's time. Yeah, great message, especially as we approach the new year. What are you really doing? What happened? What happened. 2020 was the measuring. You have opportunity to really look at life and to look at what's really going on and what really matters. Your relationships, who you're dealing with, and how you move. 2021, we don't know what it's going to offer, but you have the opportunity to create it right now. But you can't go into 2021 if you don't learn the lessons from 2020. You can't go into 2021 if you don't know you don't get the lessons from 2020. If you want to come up, you can beam up. You want to come on a Zoom call, there's the links in the bio. I mean, links. Let me put this link in. This is a beam up right now with me. You don't have to show yourself. You can cut your camera off. But that's the link if you want to beam up. But if you talk crazy, whatever the case may be, you know I'm going to boot you because I don't tolerate that kind of stuff. Disrespect me, whatever the case may be, don't tolerate it. But this is what I'm putting a challenge to you. I dare you. I dare you. What results do you really have? Or are you just faking it? Like an old song used to sing, there's no future in your fronting. Too many people are fronting and actually not doing anything. There's no future in your fronting. You must do something. You can't listen to this or any other content creator because we all want to be entertained or understand that. But at the end of the day, those who make it, who thrive, are the ones who put the work in and do it when no one's telling them to do it. Are you going to do that? Or are you going to sit by the sideline? Or we're going to have the same conversation next year because I'm about to go to Stratosphere. I'm going to set up a group for just, still thinking about the name is LDA Elite. For those who have been faithfully coming here, I'm going to set up an elite group, maybe on Facebook, maybe, where we just talk and I share things that I couldn't even share here. But you got to put in the work. Yeah, they're faking the funk. Too many people are faking the funk. Oh man, you know, they got more excuses. Excuses, as my mentor used to say, are just guarded lies. Excuses are just guarded lies. What is your damn excuse why you're not doing better? Why you're not applying what's going on? See, nobody don't want to hear this. Tell me how to get a number. Why is she like this? Because no one's pulling your car to say, yo, what you're doing ain't working. You might want to step your game up. Your game needs to step up. What you're doing needs to step up. See, nobody wanted to come up. Don't worry, I'm not going to dog you, whatever the case may be, because that's not my style. But you're welcome to come up, chop it up. But I'm here to tell you, I'm putting, like they say, I'm putting you on notice. I'm putting you on notice. Putting you on notice, especially in this circle. See, this is the thing. You don't appreciate the wisdom of anything until you pay a price for it or you challenge to get it. You don't appreciate something unless there's a price to get it, you have to pay for it, or there is a challenge attached to you receiving it. When you get it, it tastes so much better. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? But no, you want to be someone that just to cuddle you and it's okay. You're going to be okay, boo-boo. No, you must do something. What's going on, Red Cedar Blues? You must have some results. If you don't have any results, guess what's happening? You're playing yourself. You're not playing me. The game, say this again, is not told, it's sold. You must have, what are your results? During this pandemic, should it be the greatest opportunity for you to have some results? You should have produced something, whether it was an apple, a pear, a plum, and a peach. You don't appreciate something unless there's a price attached to it or a challenge. You do not appreciate something until it's a price attached to it or a challenge. And what happened is LDA, Lawrence D. Adams, is challenging you today. This is not for the weak. This is not for just to make you feel good. This is for you to call to action, for you to get to the next level. Because if I don't call you to the next level, I'm in trouble because I have the answer why I didn't tell the truth. Yeah, we can have fun and kick and whatever the case may be. But the realness of it is you have to produce. Where are your fruits? Then when you have fruit, we need to inspect your fruit. If it's even good fruit, if it's consumed, if the consumer can consume it, you have to produce. Your life should be better just from these 3 weeks. I've been going live every day, Monday through Friday, everything going on. If you got just one nugget, your life should have been better. You should have applied it. We got more people who want to hear and less people who want to do. You know why? Because we have this culture of just because you participated, you get an award. Life is not like that. I'm sorry to wake you up and get you out of your, get you out of your Pampers or your Huggies. Life does not work like that. You don't get an award for participating. You get an award because you put in the work. Just because you showed up doesn't mean you deserve to get an award. Everyone is showing up, but only those who are hungry and ready to go to the next level and to shed the old version of themselves and embrace the new version of themselves, will they see and eat the sweetness of the fruit of their labor. You ain't gonna appreciate this unless there's a price attached to it or a challenge. And I'm challenging you right before Christmas Eve, like, man, I don't want to hear this, man. Why are you talking to us like this? You know why I'm talking to you like this? Because that's what a real man does. He does not allow you to sit in your mess, in your crap, and allow your Huggies to be soaked and don't change you and don't clean you up. You just made me realize for a long time was a time that a man that needs to be cuddled don't even know it. You welcome, man. You very welcome. Too many men are being cuddled, especially on YouTube. I know I'm talking right. They give you information, but they never say, do it. Do it. Put it to work. See if it works. Because I could be wrong, G. But when you put it to work, when you say, hey, yo, LDA, it works, bro. It works. It's actually working. I got results. This thing happened for me. But until you put in the work, you are just in the bleachers like everyone else, sheep, getting fed your portion when you can be at the table eating at a buffet. See, I ain't worried about the numbers, whatever the case may be. This is for the people who really want it. This ain't for the weak. If you're going to be weak, you don't need to be on this channel. If you can't be being challenged, you don't need to be on this channel, because I'm going to tell it like it is. Too many of you are being told fairy tales, He-Man, G.I. Joe, whatever, 18, Great Space Coaster, fairy tales on how life is. You want to be a Power Ranger. Get out of here. You want to be a Power Ranger. At least the Power Rangers put in some work. Too many of you are like Teletubbies. All you want to do is go and bounce around everywhere. You got to think of who I'm talking to. Watching telling y'all wanted to be like Barney. I love you. You love me. Get off of that channel and get on some real man stuff, real woman stuff. This is not PBS. This is not Disney Network. This is not the Children's Network. This is the grown people doing something, making results, getting things happening. Too many of y'all on that Barney, Teletubbies. Because you have never matured past the point where you need to be at. Because no one has said, hey, Wake up. Hey, get up, get up. You right there. So what happens is you have content creators. What's going on? Wow. We have to stop faking the fun. What's going on? Right. Too many people are Teletubbies. You watch them on I love you, you love me. See how you know the song? Too many are Teletubbies. Teletubbies didn't do nothing but just move around. They were for children. When this the thing, what I'm talking about, I'm trying to give you a filet mignon, but your teeth ain't strong enough to bite into it. Because now you're able to digest the truth of what I'm saying, but you not only are you able to digest it, you're able to get the nutrition from it, but you also are able to put it to work. Watch. When you listen to anybody else, even me, if they do not call you to action, you need to go, If it doesn't challenge you to take action, you need to be like, If it does not call you to take action or challenge you to take action, you need to be thinking, am I being entertained or am I being challenged? You should be like, I need to adjust something. You should have an epiphany like, this ain't right. What I was told ain't right. What adjustments do I need to make? You should be thinking, you listen to me. You need to be like, man, I hear what he's saying. I should so provoke you and make you angry, make you upset at me that you say, you know what? I'm going to prove LDA wrong. I'm going to put to practice what he's talking about. I'm going to see if he really works because I'm going to prove him wrong. I dare you to do that. I dare you to do that. I dare you to step up. Dare you to step up. Right. We have to be accountable. I'm calling you accountable right now before 2021. So you can see the thing of it is most people ain't gonna want to hear that. Everybody wants to be entertained, but no one wants to put in the work. Do you know it's work? My lunch is sitting right here. My drink I've been sipping on is right here. I have to get ready and do other things as soon as I get off of here. You know why? Because I had to produce results. Whether nobody show up or 1,000 people or 1,000,000 people show up, I have to show that I'm able to do this. I am accountable actually to you. I am accountable to you whether you show up or not. I am accountable to have something prepared. I am accountable to have something to share. So don't think it's just a one-way street here. This is a two-way street because I'm talking to myself. I am accountable to make sure I don't give something I gave yesterday 5 days ago. So I'm held accountable too. But I can't hold myself accountable if I don't hold you accountable. And most people don't want to be held accountable because they're still little kids. They're still little kids. Don't say that to me. Wish you would. Are you welcome to come up? I put the link in. Don't say that. You're welcome to come up. I'm giving you what we have 50. I'm put the link. This is a link to come up, or you can come on the Zoom call. I'm putting it out there. Come up and show your results. Show what you doing. See, most people got more of this. When you see people talking like this, you know they don't got no action. That's what you see on YouTube. More talk, no action. You can talk about it, but the biggest thing is, can you be about it? You can talk about it, but can you be about it? There should be some level of, just working, LDA. I see what you're saying. I see what you're putting down because you're putting in the work. It's like going to the gym. This is the analogy. I'm going to put another picture. It's like going to the gym and telling everybody that you're working out, but you haven't lifted one weight in the world. How can you tell people you going to the gym? Because this is like the gym. You look at all the weights, you looking at the elliptical, you looking at the exercise machines, but you never get your on to do lift any weights. How can you do that? Then you go back and say, yeah, man, I'm about that gym life. You're about that gym life. You ain't lift one weight. You ain't even flex. You ain't did nothing. How can you say you're about this life and you just go to the gym and just look at the weights? We have a lot of people. Then we have people selling you gym memberships, but not calling you to be accountable to be in it. That's a real coach. The coach don't do the work for you. He makes sure that you are accountable to finish the work, to do the work. You do the work. If this is making sense to you, let me know in the chat room. Let me know in the chat room. Let me know in the chat room if this is resonating with you. Let me know in the chat room this resonate with you. You needed it like, wow, man, I wasn't expecting this on Christmas Eve. This is resonating with you. If this is resonate with you, let me resonating with you. You can see even the words that I use. I'm trying to get you out of the first grade and to get you graduating into a master's program, into a doctorate program. But you have to be held accountable. Some of you would never graduate until somebody put fire under your butt because you're so comfortable in staying the same. You need to get off of the titty. Yep, I said it. Get off of it. Some of y'all are still on the bottom. Similax. Because you do not want to put in the work. It does resonate with me. Thank you for blessing us on this Christmas Eve. Don P, what's going on? What's going on, bro? Motu, what's going on? I needed to hear this. All right. Absolutely keep it flowing. See, that's the thing. Until somebody put your feet under the fire, you're going to stay the same. Because you know why? That fire at a distance will keep your feet warm, comfortable. But that fire, when it's directly under your feet, will cause you to move. Let me repeat that again. So you everybody comfortable when the fire is about 10 to 15 feet away from your feet. Oh, it's comfortable. Oh, you chilling. Yeah. Woo, this feels good. But when that fire is underneath your feet, oh, you're going to get up and move. So you can either take what I'm saying now and pivot and get to the next level, or you can take this and what happens is you're going to hear this all again. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that right there. The reason why I'm giving you this hardcore challenge, because a real man challenged another man. A real man even challenged his woman. Let me say that again. A real man challenges the people around him, his men and his women. No woman. You need to be challenged. You need to even challenge yourself. I challenge myself because I'm gonna give you a complete example. For the latter part of not the latter part, but the first part of the year, I did a show every Tuesday night at 11:30, between 11, and I did it for an hour. It was wearing me out. Then I realized, let me do a show at early in the morning. So I would get up in the morning and do it. That didn't work. Then I said, let me switch it and do a 12:30 show, catch everybody eating their lunch and do what they do. Bingo. It began to work. Why? Because I challenged myself and I said, let me do it one a day. Let me do it just once a week and see what happens. Let me challenge myself and do it every day, 5 days a week. Where are you going to get all that content from? That's what I was thinking. What I'm going to talk about for 5 days a week for people to listen. I had to challenge myself so I can do more. Then when I realized I was doing more, the information began to come out. So I'm not talking about something I'm not living or I'm not doing. I challenged myself. Do you think I don't have challenges? I was doing this every Tuesday night. I thought I was doing something. Then I said, let me get up and do it 9 o'clock in the morning. Man, that was a beast. I thought I was doing, I had a little crowd there. Try to get you before you going to work. Now, when I realized I need to get the people who are at lunch, that's what it's about. The title of this is fitting. Where are the receipts? Conditioning the mind like a boxer, right? And that's what it's about. See, you listen to everybody. I'm not downing anybody else, but I'm lifting. I don't care who you listen to. They should challenge you or push you to be a better version of yourself. They should push you to be a better version of yourself. If they're not pushing you to be a better version of yourself, they are wasting your time and you're just having sex with a condom on. You're just having sex with a condom on. See, look at this. I do kickboxing for mental progress more than my body progress. True. I seen her get, I seen her, caught her one time. She had her hair wrapped up. Said, you caught me, LDA. She's like, I'm going to exercise. I seen it. I seen her. This is your enemy or your friend. Your mind is your enemy or your friend. You decide whether you're going to produce. You need results in 2021. If you don't get results, you're wasting your mother French toast time. Ho, 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 because that's what you are. If you do not put in the work. Yeah, I was about to exercise that day. Yeah, you was about to exercise. Man, I caught you like, wait a minute, wait a minute. So it's important. In my closing, if you get anything I've shared today, if you are pissed off to me, if you wanted something else, if you wanted to hear something else, I'm sorry I had to give what was given to me. Get your up and get some results. Get some results. Show, improve. Don't talk about it, be about it. Because when you be about it, you're sure enough going to enjoy the fruit of your labor. It don't work until you work it. And like my grandfather used to say, you can't lose with the stuff I use. Let me say that again. Got to put my hat down a little. You can't lose with the stuff I use. You can't lose with the stuff I use. So I'm giving you the real deal. You can't lose with the stuff I use. You can't lose. Once again, let's give the number for today. Thank you. I appreciate that. Bars, right? Appreciate it. You can't lose with the stuff I lose. So the number for today is who's going to give the number for today? Let's see who's here. If you're in the chat room, if this is your first time or second time listening, we do something at the end. This is to connect you what we were talking about. We do a number. Why do you do a number? Because you're going to see that number through the course of the day, and it's going to remind you and tie you into what we talked about, that you need to produce something. So the number for today is what? The number for the Dre. I need you to give me the number for the day. You still here, Dre? I need you to give me the number for the day. Dre, if you're still in the chat room, I need you to give the number for the day. What is the number for the day, Dre? What is the number for the day, Dre, so we can leave? Yo, Dre, what's the number for the day? So I can eat my lunch, man. Come on, dog. Dre, you there? I'm trying to eat my wasabi. All right. All right, Dre. We're bringing that 1111 back. All right. I feel you. You want that back around. Okay. All right. I'm with you right there. All right, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you that 1111. 1111. Numerology is thought I see crazy numbers constantly, right? So 1111. 111. Let me think of some Greek stuff. So 11, Dre said this is the number for the day. You guys have a merry, we'll be here tomorrow for Christmas. Yeah, no. 12:30, we're gonna have a Christmas show. How. Don't bring your house, but how. I know you're gonna be with your family, whatever the case may be, but come through. Shot LDA, holler, show some love, hit that Cash App, hit that PayPal, purchase one of the products, show some love. This is your one and only, your trusted name, LDA, Lawrence D. Adams. Lawrence D. Mother D. Adams. Your man that you can trust, man that you know. Going to teach you how to stop right here and get you top from the top to the flow. So this is Lawrence D. Adams. Find me on Instagram. If you need consultation, you need to go to the LDA Lifestyle. The LDA Lifestyle. You need to purchase the books. There's links for you to purchase the books. Purchase the audiobook, The Power of Believing in Yourself. The Secret Invisible Crown. I have music. Go on Spotify. Go on Google Play and Apple Play and all that. Search LD Lawrence D. Adams. You'll see my face. You'll see me. Purchase that. Get that music. Play it over and 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 over. Because what's going to happen is it's going to elevate you to another level. This is Lawrence D. Adams. Merry Christmas Eve. Peace. Peace. You guys have a good one. I got to eat my lunch, dog. Let me drop this music in right quick, dog. You know what I'm saying? Let me drop this piece right here.